There's this ridiculous thing that a lot of us do every year called the Blog Blast for Peace. The idea is that if we all come together once every year with the intention of spreading peace and ideas about peace, then it will increase the amount of peace in the world. It's the idea that words are powerful and that we can affect change in the world by talking about it. It's a silly idea really, but we keep at it. When I was getting ready to make this year's Peace Globe, I knew I wanted it to be one thing. I wanted it to be real. I mean real as in not virtual or electronic. I wanted it to be a tangible, touchable thing. I am an artistic person, but I'm not really an artist. My Peace Globe last year was electronic. It was layered and multifaceted and complex enough to take a few minutes of observation to really see. I wanted something like that, but something made in the touchable workaday world. What you are seeing now is me attempting to make that happen. Words are powerful, and the numbers of us that come together this way do make a difference, if only in bringing this nebulous idea to the forefront once a year. But really, what we need is more than just talk. Really, what we need is more than the nebulous idea of peace. How on earth can we stop people from shooting and hitting and blowing up each other? How can we get people to stop with the hate and start with the respect? There has to be something we could actually do. That's the thought that I went into this year's Peace Globe project with, and my initial conclusion was that there wasn't that much. Maybe we could all try to be better informed about what's going on in the world. Maybe we could all try to be less hateful in our daily lives. After all, if we know more about people around us, then there's more likelihood that we can all identify with each other. That seems like a good idea. If we all spend less time yelling angrily at people who cut us off in traffic, that would make things better in our immediate vicinity. But really, that's not much of an answer to the problems of war and injustice. It's barely even a thought in the right direction. That's when I stumbled onto this thing called peace studies, which is an actual branch of social science. Now, if you know me at all, you know I don't have a lot of faith in the social sciences, but at least somebody is trying to figure this thing out. There is real research being done in this direction, and there are journals and books. I dug a little deeper and found some websites and a reading list. So here's my idea. If we're really a movement, then we should be moving. We should be figuring ourselves out and thinking about what we want to do with our movement. Maybe we don't want to do an Occupy kind of thing, and maybe we don't want a Tea Party style direction, but we could probably all agree that learning more about peace is a good idea. How about a Peace Globe book club? You would have a whole year to read and think about a book on the subject of peace studies. A whole year. Anybody can read a book in a year. Then, next Peace Globe Day, we can try to relate some of what we learned to the community. Peace Globe Day could be about not just spreading the joy of everybody thinking it's a good idea to stop killing each other, but about research into how to accomplish that. I'll link to some resources I found to give you an idea of where you might start. If you have more resources, leave them in the comments. I'm not suggesting for a second that posting your globe is unimportant, or even that you need to do anything else on Peace Globe Day to have made an important contribution to the community. I'm just saying that if you want to do something else, this might be interesting. I plan on reading Building Peace, Sustainable Reconciliation in Divided Societies by John Paul Letterbach. No, Letterrock. Well, I probably just butchered his name. Anyway, it sounds like a good and comprehensive starting point on the subject, and it has some good reviews on Amazon, but it's also available for free as a PDF file on the internet. You can read whatever strikes your fancy, assuming you want to play along. It's not a huge thing, it's just a little thing, but it is a real thing. Let's learn something about peace, and then let's educate each other. So here's my finished Peace Globe project. It's kind of loud and colorful and ridiculous. Like us. If you haven't yet, you could join us at blogforpeace.com. Bye-bye.